keep this feeling, keep on breathing, even if we're slipping away. So I close.
Hello Internet, welcome to Game Theory, where it's another day, another FNAF episode. That's right, even though we might have just squeezed security breach dry of theories, it doesn't mean that the FNAF train is slowing down anytime soon. Case in point, Felix the Shark, the surprise bonus book in the Fazbear Fright series. Yep, your eyes don't deceive you, that is an animatronic shark on the cover. Go figure, I make a joke about it and now somehow I've manifested it into being. The only thing that would make this more sharky would be if it suddenly introduced a shark animatronic. They haven't done that yet, right? Okay, well, there's still time. Anyway, although it's slated for release in April, an audio version of the book leaked early, allowing us to see what's inside of this thing. And let me tell you, while all the other books in the series have hinted at lore, this one just spells it out for you.
Stop! What are you doing?
Talking about FNAF, like I always do. It's been almost 2 weeks. I feel like I'm going through withdrawals.
Well, I am the Theory Lord, and I command you to stop.
You know, with a name like Theory Lord, it seems kind of off-brand to tell me to stop making an episode.
Silence! Talk about something else. Seriously, there are so many things that you can cover.
Like what? Elden Ring would be cool, but if your name isn't Vati Vidya, you're gonna get flamed.
There's a new Kirby game.
You'd think, right? But Kirby fans, they're surprisingly aggressive.
What about him over there in the corner? I would point him out to you, but I'm just a floating head, so let me just nod in his general direction. That guy, over there, that one.
Courage the Cowardly Dog? Did he even have a game? Shouldn't that be over on Film Theater?
Talk about him now or face the consequences. Theory Lord has spoken.
Hello Internet, welcome to Game Theory. Today we're talking about the absolute classic animated series, Courage the Cowardly Dog. This thing was pure nightmare fuel bottled up and IV directly into kids' eyeballs back in the late 90s.
Now, I want you to open your mouth and say, ah.
If you aren't familiar with it, the show is about an elderly couple, Sweet Muriel and Grumpy Eustace, who live near the fictional town of Nowhere, Kansas with their easily frightened dog, Courage. Every episode, the three would end up encountering all sorts of horrors ranging from spirits, aliens, monsters, even terrifying relatives.
Alone was I with tender courage, and all his fur is very furry, which I say did encourage me to be quite naughty. Courage.
Honestly, if you've never had a chance to check this one out, I highly recommend it. There's a reason it holds the record for the highest rated premiere on Cartoon Network. And even though it ended years ago, it's still kicking around. It got a Scooby-Doo crossover movie last year, which at first I'm like, what? Why? But when you think about it, it actually makes sense. I will say it's been neutered a lot, not nearly as terrifying as the original Courage series, but you know, it's passable for a character that I haven't seen in a while. Anyway, why am I talking about it here on Game Theory? Well, last year, a game designer named Nathan Gabriel went online to claim that he had found an old hard drive at a yard sale containing the only known copy of a Courage game for the PS1, a game that went unfinished and unreleased. Ladies and gentlemen, we got ourselves the classic creepypasta story. Boy goes to yard sale, boy finds haunted game, scares ensue. Rather than release 24 Let's Plays here on YouTube, Nathan and his partner Chico Games decided to pull together the assets they found and put it all on itch.io for everyone to experience. But before even hopping into the game, I did some research. Even though Courage seemed like the perfect cartoon to turn into a video game back when every successful show had its tie-in, Courage only ever got a few browser games. No official standalone title was ever planned. So with my theorist senses tingling, I decided to give it a go on GT Live. I don't buy that for a second. Yeah. So I was gonna say, if it's on itch.io, I don't know. Okay, we'll see. We'll see. I have a feeling that this is something more than what it seems. And boy, was I right on the money. Constant crashes, haunting imagery, and a soundtrack that screamed, "Put me through a spectrogram." So you know what time it is, theorists. Time to break out Photoshop and our base 64 decoders. We've got ourselves a scary ARG to solve. This game isn't telling us the truth. There's a hidden story inside the code, and we're about to find it. The only thing I wonder is whether we can survive to tell the tale.